Hello tubers, Monday's finished, on my way home. Well, I'm not on my way home, I'm going to Youles. They've fixed my bike. And it was down to a chaffed wire. So how that has got chaffed, I don't know. So I'm going to find out and just see if it's right. Just see if it's just see if it's up and going. And we're on the mini CL. We're just going up there in peak traffic, as you can see now. Absolutely chocker. They've got another building like this behind it now. They've built a second one that's nearly completed. And I was watching, I've got to say, one of my favourite video vloggers who says he's not a video vlogger, Beans on Toast, around London. He was nearly killed. And do you know, there's some psychopathic drivers, and like you know, they go on about push bikes, how much they've got, and you can see them, especially in London. You see them here, you see them when I go out on the roads, and the 2 and 3 abreast. Now we know it's illegal to go 2 abreast on a bike, but you know, on a push bike, have courtesy, pull in, let traffic flow. You're not going as fast as a bike, as fast as a car. Really, really, you know. An absolute, they should have the same rules for them on the road. I mean, you get to the point, do you think, push bikes, should we start putting registration numbers on them so that they have insurance and that the bike can be traced back to the owner? Because if I jump a red light, I'm going to get 3 points and a fine, so why shouldn't they? And you know, not being funny, they're more vulnerable than me. You see most of the cyclists, they haven't got gear on. Most of them haven't even got helmets on. And there we go, there's a prime example, just in the clothes. Because you can do 30-40 mile an hour on a bike, and you come off it, you're going to get hurt just as much as you would do if you come off a motorcycle, if you're doing 30-40 mile an hour. So you know, let's go safety all the way around, eh? Well, I'm lucky I missed the rain, not that it bothers me. It proper threw it down before. It sort of cleared the air a bit because it was really muggy. The New Bailey. Sounds a bit beastly, doesn't it? I was just saying to my colleague today, I could just do with winning the lottery. I don't know where I'd go. I'd move out of the city completely if I won the lottery, I think. And if I won the lottery, I'd have a big garage with loads of bikes in it. Not so many cars, believe it or not. When I was younger, I loved cars, but not too bothered about them now. I think it's a phase you go through, isn't it? This has said it before. This is all the court areas around the back there. So that's where all the High Court and the magistrates are, and all the tax swindlers who are robbing us blind through the legal profession. And I was looking, an average barrister in a court now, 1,800 quid an hour. And you look at these old buildings there now, the old Salford Cinema, now a curry house. You just think British society now it's on the decline. It's like Rome, isn't it? You know, you shouldn't worry over it, it's just one of them things. Countries move on and they develop and they become good or they become bad. It's just like they say, life's a circle, isn't it? Everything eventually goes back to how it started. So And it's like the buildings, aren't they? They're nothing like the old ones. This gap was just made for this bike. I say it all the time. Now you know why I ride a bike. I just couldn't, honestly, it drives me mad. You imagine you know, when I sit in traffic in the car, I sit in it and it's one of them things. You deal with it, but I don't like it. It just absolutely, you just think, what a waste of your life just sat there. And I've made a mistake today. The missus said to me, have some hot dogs for your dinner today. I'm trying to be on a diet, so she gave me 2 hot dogs. And they've just repeated on me all day. I haven't had hot dogs for so long now. Must be 2 years since I last had a hot dog. I've had sausage, but not the like the Frankfurter hot dog. And she bought them from Aldi. So God knows even what's in them. Oh. And if you've seen my last video, I had a good bit of fun out on this mighty CL, or the mini CL as I call it. I got down the Snakes Pass on it, chasing the 765 down the road. I actually I thought he had sunburn. He pressed his back light that much, it was that red coming out on me. Let's stop anywhere, eh? Double yellows. There we go. I was nearly killed. Taxi driver again. Like beans on toast. This is what it's like. This is what I'm saying to him. It's exactly the same in Manchester now. They don't give a shit. There's a gap. Let's go for it. Who cares if the gap's not wide enough? And you know, we'll get that, like that car pulling out in the middle. And it's like this one now. Yeah, there's space, there's nothing coming on the other way. Let him go. Is he going to turn right, or is he going to go straight on? Oh, he's going to go, he's turning. The rain's coming again. Oh, it's going to be heavy as well. No one likes the rain, do they? They're all scared of it. Why are you scared of the rain when you get in the shower? That's what makes me puzzled. All the dodgy trainers and clothes. They're dodgy, but I'll tell you what, some of the stuff is alright, to be honest. Go on, mate. Are you going? Are you going? Thank you. Not even a thank you. What a wanker, eh? You know, a little hand going, cheers, mate. You've just let me out. Thank you very much. Don't take much, does it? Oh, timed this perfect, haven't I? This is that proper rain, this. This isn't that, that artificial stuff, you know. No. You know. I may even park in there. I may even be cheeky and park in there. Oh, there's not even a thingy there, so I'm going to be cheeky and park in there. Hiya, bud. You alright? I just thought I'd be cheeky and stick it in there. You alright, mate? Fantastic, that. Right out on his, wheeling in your car park and everything. Have they fixed it? I'm going to put that on, you know. I can't believe, right? I can't believe you chaffed that wire when it come out of your... I can't believe it. Honestly can't. Cheers for that. It's much appreciated. Oh, I had a good... Thank you. Right, people. Well, been into Youles. the NC. Oh, here we go. Couple of scroats. Looking about for what they can nick. It's sad, isn't it? Society's so sad when they're like that. But then you say to yourself with half of them, what have they got in life? I know you shouldn't have that approach. But like anything, life just isn't fair to everybody, and that's... my view is rather be honest than a crook. But we're all different people, we're all different. Why would a police car going to be washed in a car wash unless it's there for some other reason? That is... because it is spick and spam, isn't it? So have the council got a job with the... oh no. Migration watch, is it? Something's going on. Oh. So it's not a car wash. It's migration watch. Right, what have we got going on now on the way home? Let's hope it doesn't end up like beans on toast, where people are trying to kill you and knock you off your bike. Oh, I tell you what, even though it's raining, well, trying to, it's lovely and fresh. It's really nice riding weather, this. And I always, round this way, you always have to keep your eye in your mirrors, because there is always people that just like to nick your bike, want to try and kick you off it and have fun on it themselves for nothing. They don't believe in going to work and paying taxes and buying something, you know, as normal people do, like we say. To be dead honest, I've thoroughly enjoyed riding my little CL500. I really have enjoyed it, and it's, I say it all the time, it's cracking over bumps, this bike. The suspension is fabulous. It's softer than the NC suspension. Oh, this is oh, there's someone that's not happy. They want to turn around. This white van, is he going to hit him? Oh, it's peak traffic time now, people. I do like the idea of them flats with the shops underneath. I think that is a brilliant idea. You know, that is, people who done that had common sense. Oh, nearly had him. Didn't even see that bike then. What a decent guy now. Thanks, mate, cheers. Not many will do that nowadays. Go up to the top. Oh, look at this. Magnificent. Even my own space. No, I'm not going, because this straight ahead used to be the Union buildings, by the way, people, many years ago. This is called the Crescent in Manchester. This used to be a hospital. It's now all flats. I think that either Thatcher or Blair were the ones that just decided to close all these places down and made the massive MRI up in Manchester, which is enormous. How many people have come through on red there? So many have come through on red there. And you know, this just reminds me of the first time I demoed this bike when Joe borrowed it me in Youles, and I just thought how good this bike was to ride. And it's funny when you get on a bike and you there's a point when you get on it and you just think, I really enjoyed that. It's never been used for what I really wanted to use it for, which was a bit of green laning. Although I've been on 2 so far, 1 which I fell off, and thanks Des for reminding me, really appreciate that, by the way, one of me followers. And the other one on my last ride out, and I went down a nice rocky path, the rocky road. It was proper cracking road to go down on the bike. I don't know what it is, why are we so interested in going down dangerous roads that chip your wheels to buggery and flick stones up at you, and you know, if you fall off you're going to break your kneecap on sharp and big edgy stones. There's something wrong with us, isn't there? University of Salford. Wonder how many of them end up with jobs once they actually pass a degree. They end up with a lot of debt. The ones that manage to stick it right to the end, that is. Just really, for me, they're not education centres, they're just businesses making money. And I work in education, so and I say to people, you're thinking, you watch this video now, but you know, 20 years time I'll probably be in the ground feeding the plants, or I'll be in an ashtray, one of the two, won't I? And wonder what the skylines will look like then, what all these places will look like, because it'll still keep on going round. Someone else will be on the bike riding this road, wind coming through the air. But will it be an electric bike, or will it be still petroleum? Still, for me, the best form of transport. Are we going to get through there? Oh, yeah. I do like that. I'm going to nick that off Beans on Toast. He's got a really good, if you watch his videos, when he's going through gaps, he pulls out a tape measure, and you can see it where he's edited it, and I really like that bit. I think, sorry old boy, I'm going to nick that off you at some stage. You never watched his channel, honestly. And the thing is, I suppose if I went around Manchester and went around Warrington and went around Liverpool, I could point out places, research them and point them out, which would be quite good, to be honest, because there are some good places. We're on the 602 now, or the M602. "20 minutes from home." And look at them blue skies, absolutely glorious. Oh, that's a bit fast, isn't it? An Audi driver. Six gears on this bike, 1 down, 5 up. Oh, that's a point, just looking at that. The underground drivers are going on strike, or gone on strike again, haven't they? And it is one of them where they're talking about them in London because it doesn't affect us up in the north. But TMF, isn't it? Where they're going on, it's the tram drivers, which are on 70 to 100 grand plus, driving them trams. And no one mentions, there's something I heard on the news about them, and they're going, they want to do less hours for the same pay. Well, if I'm right or wrong, just let me know if you're a tram driver. I'm pretty certain in TMF they get something like, is it 10 weeks or 12 weeks holiday? A bus driver gets 6 weeks. A bus driver in London probably earns 30, 32 grand, if around about that, or 35 grand. And works 5/7. Now I know the saying, I think the money that they're fighting for is for the staff, not for the drivers. For the staff on the carriages who collect the tickets and people like them. I don't know. Anyway, have a look and come back to me and let me know. And I do think to myself, I'd love to do 4 days myself, to be honest. Oh, nice Royal Enfield. They are quite nice, them. I like the colour of that as well. And I like his shocks on it. Look at them. They look better shocks than mine, don't they? But can he filter like a CL500? Yeah, he's doing alright. He can nearly keep up with a virtual biker. Well done, matey. But you are dealing with the mighty Mini CL500. I have got a bit more power than he's got. Hey. No, I think the Enfield's gone. He's back in India. Yeah, he's way back in India, people. Weather, like I say, blue skies, bit rainy, really lovely, fresh. Do you know when you get that like cold? It's not too cold, the air, but it's cold and it's fresh. It's nice, and it's not too cold. I can't explain it. That's what it's like now. It's just perfect. I could literally ride in this sort of weather every day. If it was like this every day, I wouldn't be one bit bothered. I'd prefer it to rain at night and be this sort of cool in the day and with this sort of weather. Being a ginger, just like the beans on toast now, he always picks on gingers. Well, I'm not ginger anymore, I'm gringer. I'm grey and ginger. Probably more grey than ginger, to be honest now. My ginger days have gone. And you know, I took some shit when I was young. You know, you're going on about bullying. Although we had a way of dealing with bullying in the days, or people wanted to pick on you. And they tend to learn a quick method of stopping doing it. Because like some people are flight and some people are, what is it called, flight? Freeze or flight, in it, or something like that. It's like you freeze or flight, you stay and fight, or you run like a big chicken. And sometimes a live chicken is better than a dead hero. But yeah, I used to get called pint size, half pint, because I had bright ginger hair. And when my hair grew, They used to call me pint size. And if you go into the old Tinterweb, you'll see it. It was milk or milk powder. So when I got my hair cut, they called me half pint. Not that bothered me. But now and again I had the odd scuffle or duffle with people, which you do when you're young. It's just adrenaline, isn't it? Too old now, people. Although you do get angry, to be honest, as you get older. You do look at things and you probably make more stress for yourself instead of, you know, we do look back all the time, don't we? I look back all the time and how much better it was. Probably weren't better at the time. It wasn't, you know. You know, people going about money, about how much more money we had. I think my average working week was a minimum of 45 hours. Upwards, you know, and if you work the weekends, 50 plus hours. And longer sometimes. It just, you wanted to earn the pennies to pay your mortgage, to pay your bills, to run your car. No different. It's like, I have it all the time with my nephew, who goes on about, oh well, we had it so much easier because we could buy an house easier. My house when I bought it was £23,000 and I earned about £78 a week, and if mine wouldn't have been a right to buy, which again, you know, that saved my life and allowed me to buy my house, that gave me 40% off, which was my deposit, well, more than my deposit. That allowed me to buy my house, and I'm very fortunate at that. But there was people that didn't live in a council house and couldn't buy an house, you know, because I think at that time you were allowed something like 2.5 times your wages. So you look at 70, 80 pounds a week, isn't even, it's £6,000 a year, and it's £80,000. Hang on, let's just think about £5,000 a year, £8,000 a year, and about that, £9,000 a year, 9,600 a year it is. So 2.5 times. My house, when I bought it for 23, I got 40% off it. So my house was worth in excess of 40,000. I didn't have enough to put a deposit down. So I think it's like I say, life brings luck in whatever way you have it, or no luck. And you know, I do feel sorry for the people that don't get that fortune. But it's what happens. People I know now are millionaires. You know, started in life in the same class as me, and they're rich. One of them lives in America, one of them lives in New Zealand. You know, on his own house. He was actually my best man. You know, a detached house in 6 or 7 acres of land. Life gives people what it's going to give them. And, you know, it's no good getting, you know, I hate this where everyone should get the same. You get what you get what you work for, it's luck. Anyway, at that, I've waffled on enough. So we'll wait now to collect the mighty NC, and we'll be back on that. And I'll go back home and deal with me mad mutt of a dog, which I've got to be honest, I give it a clout yesterday when I was walking home, because he was really so badly behaved. And you just do it out of temper, you don't do it on purpose, but you do it out of temper. And I give him a whack with the lead, and then ended up in an argument with someone over it. And it's like I said to them, you're right, but people lose the rag. And when you get a dog, that is very, very... The worry is, when you've got a dog and you can't get it to behave, no matter how much you try, when it's around other dogs or around people. If that dog then bites someone, it's getting put down. And I've had dogs all my life, and all my life I have hit dogs with, I've given them a whack. Not beat them, I've given them a whack. And then told them no. So they get a sharp shock, and they realise there and then. Just like the parents would do with them. A dog's parent, its mother, when a puppy misbehaves, it'd grab it and it'd shake it. It'd make it squeal. I didn't make mine squeal, I wouldn't do that. It was just enough of a shock, because it thought, right, why have you done that? You've never done that before. But I now need to find a way of stopping that behaviour. And it's quite hard, because one, a leopard never changes his spots, and I've got lots of spots. And sometimes it's like I had when I was younger. I got a whack off the belt off my dad when I misbehaved. Didn't do damage to me. It just taught me respect. Listen, do as you're told to do, and then you won't get it. And, you know, there'll be loads of yous that'll disagree with it, but that is my generation. That's the way I was brought up. You know, and the generations before that were much worse. And I, you know, I agree with it. There's the sides where physical abuse is no good, but unfortunately it's out there, and it'll always be out there. It'll never stop. Anyway, ride safe, be kind to others, and with luck they'll be kind to you, Bertrand Biker. Hope you've enjoyed it. Little ride into Youles, little chat with them, find out what happened with my bike. And I've got to be honest, I'll be glad to get back on my NC. As much as I love this, my NC is still my favourite bike. I still prefer my NC out of them all, and I say that all the time. And I've got on Saturday, I'm going to test ride another bike, so I'm looking forward to that one. Really looking forward to riding this next bike I'm going to ride. Never been on it before. In a different area, and with a bit of luck I'll get that out and I'll bring it to you. I'm going to ride it on Saturday, and if I can get time to finish the video by Saturday, it'll be out Saturday or Sunday morning. Right, see you in the next one. Ta-ra.